Hi, welcome back everybody. So this is my Should You Melt This video, and last week's theme was Mardi Gras. You were supposed to pick your flashy, extravagant wax. I didn't really feel like I had a lot in my collection that was very flashy and extravagant. I know a lot of people picked very colorful wax if it wasn't full of glitter. I did pick some Bathing Garden, and then I kind of focused on either names that were Mardi Gras themed or I think when I think of Mardi Gras, I think of party and drinks and stuff like that. So I pick stuff around that kind of theme. I also think of like New Orleans, right? So anyhow, so that's kind of how I focused in picking my scents. But then I also mentioned at that time, I only picked a few scents and that I was going to melt other stuff as well, like just based on my mood, because I missed kind of just grabbing whatever I felt like melting. So you're going to see a lot of stuff in here that were not part of my scent picks last week, but that was kind of how I did last week. So I do have some empties here, not a ton, but I do have some. And then I have some non-empties next to me as well. So let me go ahead and start with the empties. I did try to melt through a good number of samples as well. So from Bathing Garden, Bohemian Rhapsody, I don't have the scent notes for this one. This one is kind of like it's almost like a raspberry floral or something like that. I honestly don't know. I put this in my laundry room, and the problem is when I put stuff in my laundry room, it has to be a really strong scent and like carry out of the laundry room for me to kind of notice it. So that one I do not remember, unfortunately. I melted, let's see, sorry, so I'm going to show this together because I had one sample of Harley and Joker from the Bathing Garden, and then I had a clamshell. I melted like one cube out of my clamshell because I put this in my office, and this is a coconut bakery type scent, and I really like this one. It's actually very good. It threw really well in my office, and I will say my office is a pretty easy space to get a scent throw in. Even though it has a really tall ceiling, I get good throw in my office, so that one did well. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, this was a Bunt in King Cake. This is Coffee House Morning Beignet, French Custard, Sugar Cookie Dough, Cinnamon Sugar Donuts. This was just, I did not get the Coffee House at all in this. This was like just a beautiful, delicious bakery scent. This threw really well. It was nice and strong. I just chopped up the whole bunt and melted it throughout my like living room kitchen area, and it did really well. From Sassy Wax Melts, this was a sample in Fizzy Pop. This is dated 2020. I got this last year, so I don't know if that is like a typo or if it really was from 2020. This one, I put this in my laundry room, and this is one I do remember. It smells really good, so I definitely got the Fizzy Pop. From Rose Girls, I think this is one I did pick as part of my scent basket. This is Watermelon Apple Stiletto, and this is Watermelon Green Apple Pink Stiletto Cotton Candy. This one performed exceptionally well. This was a muffin. I chopped it into 3 pieces, put it in my 3 warmers that are in my bedroom and my bathroom. It filled the whole space, and it went out into my living room. Like, my sister came over yesterday, and my mom's bedroom is on the other side of the house, on the other side of the living room and everything. So my sister came out of my mom's room, and she smelled this. And she's like, "What are you melting?" And I told her, and she asked if I was melting in the living room. And I said, "No, just in my bedroom." She was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so strong." So this floated out and completely filled up the main living area. So this one was like phenomenally strong. It's a really good scent too. The watermelon in there was more like of a floral watermelon, not like a juicy sweet watermelon. But I did like it. That may be one I would consider getting down the road from them. From Sassy Wax Melts, this was not part of my scent picks, but this is Best Damn Scent Ever, which is Bourbon Butterscotch, Vanilla Bean Noel, Marshmallow Fireside, and Salted Caramel. I pretty much only got the butterscotch from this one. It wasn't super strong. It was kind of on the lighter side, but I could smell the butterscotch, which was good. Not really a favorite. I think I'd prefer to have like some kind of bakery blended in with it, but it was okay. From L3, this again, not part of my scent picks, but this is Sweet Lavender and Ice Princess. So Sweet Lavender and Ice Princess, I guess, is Sweet Lavender, Pink Sugar, Peppermint. So lavender, pink sugar, peppermint, love those kinds of blends. This one was good. So I would probably keep an eye out for that blend again. From K's, this was part of my scent picks. This is Malibu Rum Cupcakes, and this is Vanilla Cake, Coconut Rum, Vanilla Frosting. I split up this clamshell, melted it in my living room area, and I didn't really smell it too much. I got like a slight bakery, but I wasn't really getting that like Malibu rum. So this one was not very strong. I melted Snow Angel from the Pharmacist's Daughter as a sample. This one was really good. I put this in my laundry room and I did smell it. I don't remember what the scent notes are for it, but it is a pretty scent. I think I have some in my collection. I also put in Frosted Wonderland in my laundry room. And again, I don't know the scent description on this one, but I could smell it. It's pretty scent. Black Raspberry Vanilla is a sample I melted from L3. I actually put this, was this in my office, I think? I really do like this scent, Black Raspberry Vanilla. It's pretty, it's very, it definitely has kind of like some floral or body care notes or something along with that like raspberry. It's just such a pretty scent, so I definitely want to continue trying to get more of that into my collection. I melted this sample from Asian Sandalwood, from L3 Asian Sandalwood. This I put in my laundry room as well. This is just a unique scent. I don't know. I like sandalwood, but this Asian Sandalwood came off more like floral perfumey. I'm not really sure. I could smell it in my laundry room, but not a favorite. From L3, I have this chunk of Salty Sea Air Strawberry Pound Cake. I'm not a huge fan of Salty Sea Air, as you guys know, so I tend to shy away from it, but I think I got this in a mystery, you know, bag or whatever from her last year. When I first put it in, though, it was actually pretty good with that like strawberry pound cake. I really did actually enjoy it. But then at some point, the strawberry pound cake kind of died off and the Salty Sea Air was lingering, and so I had to dump it because I just don't care for Salty Sea Air. This was part of my scent picks from Dessa's Tiki Drinky, and this is Mandarin Orange, Blood Orange, Grapefruit, Apricot Fizz. This I put in my bathroom. I had 3 tarts and I just threw them, the whole tart in each warmer. This was like super, super strong. Very good kind of fizzy, fruity drink type scent. I really did like that one. From Sniff My Tarts, this is Strawberry Pound Cake, Frosted Zucchini Bread, Marshmallow Cake, Vanilla Cake Pops. This was just like a very bakery strawberry pound cake. This was like really good. I'm trying to remember where I melted it. I think I must have put it in my bedroom. I do really like it, and they have a good strawberry pound cake. This I got in a sampler. I still have several. I bought like 2 pies worth of these strawberry pound cake blends as a sampler. I still have several left. They're performing really well for me so far. I also have a mystery box that's supposed to be coming at some point. It's been like 4 months since I bought it. I paid shipping recently, so I need to reach back out. They're very, very slow, like super, super slow in shipping out stuff. So, and I don't understand their business model, so that's why I don't really make an effort to buy from them, but their wax is really good sometimes. So, all right, so I finished this one. This is Godiva White Chocolate, Raspberry Truffles, Cheesecake. Yeah, this one was really good. I don't know, that chocolate, like the chocolate raspberry truffle, like white chocolate raspberry truffle was just a really good scent together. I don't know that it was like, I didn't smell the cheesecake because normally if you, like for me, cheesecake smells like sour. I didn't get any like sour cheesecake smell from that. I really just got the white chocolate and the raspberry truffle, and it was good. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to get it again, but I did enjoy it. I finished this Lavender White Elephant Exchange one night when I went to bed. I do like her lavender with like her bakery. The Don't Cross Streams is still my favorite, but this one like performed really well. From Waxidents, I melted just plain lavender. This one, it was very light. I had a hard time smelling it. It did smell kind of like a true lavender flower. Like you almost get like an herby note to it. Like it smells like a lavender bud or something. So, but it just wasn't as strong as I would like it to be, unfortunately. I think, was this a chunk? I'm trying to remember what shape this was. But this is Autumn Flannel, Pumpkin Firewood, Cashmere Cedar. I melted this actually just a couple nights ago, like in my main living room area, kind of filled up the whole area. Maybe it was like one of her cloud cakes, maybe, I think, or a chunk, I don't remember. This is a really good scent, very fallish. That Autumn Flannel, I don't have the scent description for, but I always thought it was supposed to be like flannel, like laundry. It's actually more of like a smoky, kind of masculine, outdoorsy, I don't know, something type scent. It's so good. This definitely, with that and the pumpkin firewood, definitely had kind of a smoky scent, but it smelled more like embers versus like smoke. And I really like this one. Like I definitely would get this blend again. It is just gorgeous. It's like a little bit of like a bakery, fall bakery in there, but you just get that, like the cashmere cedar gives it like a nice warmth. And then you just get that smokiness that makes you feel like fall. This is like a beautiful fall blend. So I'm definitely gonna write this one down, and this coming fall, gonna request that from L3 for sure. From Dessa's La Patisserie, this is one of my like favorite like bakery blends. This is pastry dough, caramelized sugar, vanilla buttercream, cinnamon sugar. The cinnamon sugar though in this is very sweet. It's very sweet bakery cinnamon. This is just a beautiful bakery scent. This is a nice strong throw. I do have some more of this scent from her. I love it. I also finished from Dessa's Beachy Nights. This was a full pack and I was shying away from it because I was kind of like over Beach Nights. This one smells very close to the dupe. Like, I know people talk about Sassy Girl Roma, and I agree. Sassy Girl Roma has like the best Beach Nights dupe. I feel like this one is a very close second. And I really enjoyed it when I melted it. So for a while, I was like, oh, I'm over Beach Nights. So I don't know if my nose is starting to like it again. Like, I never didn't like it. I just got like, got burnt out on it. I loved it so much. I bought so much of it, I got burnt out. So I really did like this. So I would consider maybe if she poured some more, Dessa's, if she poured some more, I'd consider maybe getting some from her. And it was a really good performer. From L3, I melted this sample in strawberry jam. I actually melted it with confectionery from The Pharmacist's Daughter because I put this in my office. This confectionery is like a yummy, creamy strawberry bakery. Strawberry jam is like a sweet, jammy, kind of tart strawberry. I really liked them together. Both were good performers. I could smell both of them. So, and I have confectionery from The Pharmacist's Daughter in my collection too. It's a good scent. So I like both of those. Then from L3, you can see I picked a lot of L3. Zucchini bread, cinnamon, sugar, and adipose. Oh, I only had like a couple pieces left in this one. Where did I melt it? Oh no, I only had like, trying to remember. Zucchini bread, cinnamon, sugar, adipose. Why did I get like an apple? Is there an apple? Zucchini. I feel like I get an apple fragrance from this and I don't know why. And I'm trying to remember. I remember I had one little cube left that I put in my laundry room and it was strong, but I feel like I melted it before that as well, but I can't remember now, but it's okay. But I'm getting apple from that and there's no apple in the scent description. Okay, from Bathing Garden, I finished this Breathe Deeply Eucalyptus Menthol Green Mint. Oh my gosh, this is such an amazing scent. This is very like aromatherapy, kind of like almost like it's not Vicks, but it kind of leans that direction. Very, very good and very strong. I don't have this dated, so this is probably from like, I don't remember. It's older, but not super old, but it's good. Lemon cheesecake. I finished this one. This is one that I love from the Bathing Garden. It's just cheesecake and tart lemon. I don't get that sour, gross, like pukey cheesecake note from this. This is like one of the few cheesecake scents I actually do really like. So, and that would be a repurchase for me. Both of those would be a repurchase. From Swanky, I finished a sample in, not a sample, but this scent shot. This is from her sampler. Strawberry pound cake, pink sugar cookies. I mostly got the strawberry pound cake in this and kind of maybe just some extra bakery. I did not get the pink sugar. This one, it threw well, but it was very short-lived, which is not normal for Swanky from what I've melted, but it did really well. Just it was a very creamy bakery strawberry pound cake, and it just didn't last as long as I would have expected. From Ebony Violet, I melted this scent shot in milk and cookies. So I bought this because it says warm vanilla, sugar, cookies, and milk. So I thought it was warm vanilla, sugar, cookies, and milk, but it's actually warm vanilla, sugar, cookies, and milk. So there's no warm vanilla sugar in this. But I actually did really like this. It was a very comforting milk and cookies type scent. It just, I melted it at night once. And it wasn't like super strong, but it did have kind of that like a baking cookie with just like kind of a little bit of a creamy note in it from that milk scent. Did not smell like sour milk or anything. So I really did like this. I don't think I would get in a huge quantity, but I'd look for maybe in a small quantity from her. It was good. Okay, so those are all my empties. And then let me show you my non-empties that I always have a lot of. So Okay, so I just melted this one last night from the Pharmacist's Daughter, Not Just a Headache. This is lavender peppermint. This is definitely an herbal lavender, and not a super strong peppermint, but it's good. I do like this blend. It's like a nice medium strong. It's not like throw you out of the house strong, but it's definitely present and good in there. So some of these I have very little left. And so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put some of these that only have like a chunk left. I have a basket in my office. So my like wax changing station is in my office. I have a table there and I put my I have my empties basket, I have my non-empties basket, and I have my scent picks basket all on that table. And then I have a little area with my chopper and where I dump out my wax and everything. I have a fourth basket there that I'm just throwing in some of these things that only have a little bit left that I'm like, I can throw them in there and just throw them in my laundry room, whatever. So that's what my plan is. So this is Strawberry Boom Boom from Teddy Bees. Oh my God, I love this scent. I truly am thinking that my Teddy Bees just needs to cure for a long ass time because any of the stuff I got early last year, so this is dated March 2021, this stuff is throwing really well. But the stuff I got like whatever, November, December, whenever it all came, I've been struggling. There's been some ones that have been really, there's been a couple that have been good. They're not like super strong. But this one was really, really good. I like it's strawberry pound cake and Boo Boom cream. So one, I love this blend, and two, this performed actually pretty well. So yeah, anyhow, so I have one like little piece left in here that I'll throw in that basket that I mentioned, so I can just melt that at some point. This one I'm not going to talk about because, let's see. So this from the Bathing Garden. So I didn't finish this one. This is the Salt Bunny. This is coconut water, lime juice, lemongrass. I put 1 cube in my laundry room and it smells really nice. Yeah, it definitely is like a coconut lemongrass type scent. But I'm going to try and keep this one out to try and see if I can finish this off too by just, well, I don't know. We'll see, because it's 3 pieces. I could totally do that in like my bedroom or my office or something. We'll see. I don't know. I really need to focus on emptying stuff, right? I melted 1 cube out of this salt water. This is Clean Lime Citrus and Sea Salt Blend. I like this one as well. It gives just a nice, fresh, kind of limey, citrusy, clean type scent, but it's not like cleaner and it's not like laundry, but it is pretty. Again, that's another good like laundry room one. From Empire Alchemy. I was gonna say Ebony Violet. From Empire Alchemy, I melted 1 of the donut shapes in Coachella. So the scent description on this is wrong. It is like tangerine, and what it smelled like to me was orange patchouli. That's kind of what I was smelling, but it's actually tangerine and something else that's not patchouli, but kind of made me think, oh, that's why I was thinking patchouli. So that's kind of, it's like an orange earthy scent is what Coachella is. I melted it, I think in my bedroom, bathroom. It was like a medium, maybe a 6 out of 10, 5 or 6 out of 10. So it wasn't bad. I think I need to just try to finish up what I have left of Empire Alchemy, because I have heard that after the year mark, it may not last too long. From Candles from the Keeping Room, I melted some of this Ultimate Sugar Cookies. This is from 2015. This one was on the lighter side. And I don't think I care for it. Like I don't know what's in the Ultimate Sugar Cookies, but it kind of just gave me more of like a burnt sugar cookie type scent. So not anything that was like really that special or exciting to me. So I do have a couple more in there that I'll need to try and finish up, but I don't know that I would get that scent again. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I melted more of Christmas at Santa's. I do really like this scent. It's a pretty good performer. In my living room area, it's not as strong as I would like it to be, but when I put it in my like bedroom or my office or whatever, it is really good. When you warm this, so the sugar cookie and marshmallow fireside really comes out, but it's such a unique blend. It does not smell like a sugar cookie or marshmallow fireside I've had from another vendor. The pepperberry wreath is a unique scent that I had. So it's just such a unique blend. I really do love it. And I have another loaf and I think 2 brittles from her. So I am hoping to maybe finish that one up at least sometime soon. I'll see. And this is another one I really should have tried to get finished, but this is from the Pharmacist's Daughter Fat Tuesday. This is Blackberry Jam Palo Santo Summer Scoop Bread. I don't feel like I got the Palo Santo, or the Palo Santo is different than what I'm used to from other vendors, because I did melt this 2 hearts, because there were 4 hearts in here. I melted 2 hearts in my office one day. It was really nice and strong, but definitely more of like a blackberry jam summer scoop type. But there was something in there that gave it a very fresh type scent. And then one time I did melt a heart in my laundry room, and it was really strong in there as well. So this one I am going to set aside to try and finish this last little heart in my laundry room. From Sugar Melts by Stacy. So this is Punch Bowl. This is a different wax formula than her typical wax formula. I can't remember if I mentioned it on my scent picks video, but what I did find out is I guess she was shipped the wrong wax, and she poured it in these shapes instead, and it is harder than her normal wax. It doesn't seem to throw as strong for me. So her softer wax that you usually get in her souffles and her loaves, that stuff throws really well. This one was okay. Now this one, I could smell it. Punch Bowl's like kind of like a very cherry, it was like a cherry fruit punch type scent. So not my favorite. It was okay. I'll finish it off. But you know, not that particular scent is just not a repurchase for me. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I melted some of the Smurfs in the kitchen, which is her blueberry. It's blueberry with her in the kitchen blend, which in the kitchen is marshmallow cookies, birthday cake, Twinkies, and vanilla butter fudge. So it's just a nice blueberry kind of creamy sweet bakery type scent. This is really good. I melted quite a bit. You can see I spread it throughout my like living room area. Like that, I used that much in one go throughout like my living room, kitchen area, just because I do sometimes struggle getting a strong throw in there. I could smell it. It wasn't like a powerhouse in that area. So I definitely want to try melting this like in my office or in my bedroom. But yeah, it's just like a nice blueberry bakery basically. So it is a really good scent. Very, very yummy. Just wasn't as strong as I was hoping in my living room area. From L3, I did melt 1 chunk out of this Cherry Slushy Lemonade Frosty Fizzy Bubbly. This scent was freaking strong. So I took this 1 chunk and filled it up in my like living room area. Now fizzy scents tend to be strong. Lemonade tend to be strong. Cherry Slushy tends to be strong. Now I'm not a fan of cherry, but I do like cherry slushy, like that bright cherry, not the heavy dark cherry, but the bright fruity cherry. I don't know. So, and then I like it when it's blended with like fizzy scent. So this was like a really good powerhouse scent. I think I might share a chunk of this with my sister just because I have 3 more. And although I do really love it, it's not like something I gravitate towards that much. I don't know. Maybe as summer comes, I'll be more inclined to melt more of that. From Ebony Violet, I melted some out of this loaf is I'll Keep Your Number, sweet lavender, mint, marshmallows, and eucalyptus. So this was good. It wasn't as strong as I expected it to be. So I think I'm going to need to melt it during the day. I melted it at night. And the one hard thing is when I melt something at night, if the scent or the vendor's wax needs to sit in the warmer and really heat up, like melt completely and then heat up to get a good throw, which there are some vendors that are like that. They don't throw until they get nice and melted and warm. Then it takes a while for you to smell it, right? It could take like a half hour or so to smell it. So this one, I smelled it when I put it in the warmer, but it wasn't as strong as I'd expect based on the type of scent that it is. So I do want to melt this one day, like during the day, to just kind of see how it does. I have another loaf, which I'm going to record that haul video for you probably next, because I forgot that I ordered this scent in a pre-order, and then she offered this as a discount for like $10 on her website. And so I was like, ooh, let me buy it. And then I remembered I had it in my pre-order. So I have 2 loaves of this now. So I might try and share some of this. I don't know, but I want to see how strong it is first, because normally I get pretty good. I've been getting good throw from all her stuff. So from Sugar Melts by Stacy, this is the last thing. I melted some of this key lime pie. I did not haul this. I got this in a D-stash that actually just arrived last week, but I just didn't feel like recording it. This is a very tart key lime. I don't really pick up, like I can smell a little bit of the bakery, but this key lime almost leans a little bit cleaner, like almost like a touch, but it's not bad, but it's super strong. This is super, super, super strong. I put this in my bedroom and bathroom, and it floated out into the living room. And whenever a scent goes out into the living room, I know it's really strong because that's traveling quite a ways from my bedroom. So it's good. Not a favorite. I would like to get more bakery in this, but the key lime is also, like I said, leans a little cleaner. You know how sometimes you get those lemon bakery scents that the lemon leans cleaner, so it just doesn't quite jive. So I'm not sure. I'll play around with this one. We'll see, but it was definitely a good performer. I didn't hate it. It's just not like a favorite of mine. So anyhow, that is everything that I melted this past week. Definitely comment below if you've melted through any of these scents at all on your end, what you think of them, and how your week went last week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye.